Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to kdjTV. Today, I'm coming at you not so much with a hitting tips video, but with a hitting prep video. I am a World Series player. I'm a BR flawless player, but I do not claim to be a top player. There are top players on YouTube with hitting tips videos that you 100% should watch. You know who those people are. Go find those videos, watch those videos. But what I could do is give you guys a couple different perspectives on how I prepare to play ranked seasons. Sometimes I like to warm myself up, warm my eyes up, warm my thumbs up, and get ready to play ranked. I understand not everybody has that time. Sometimes they just want to jump into ranked as soon as they turn the game on. But if you're struggling and you're looking for ways to maybe just hit the ground running a little more, try these things out. So the first method, there's two methods we're going to show you. The first method is challenge of the week, and this one is really self-explanatory. Sorry that you have to listen to this stupid scrolling noise, but because it's a challenge where they give things away, you have to accept their terms and conditions. So boom. Challenge of the week, for anybody who doesn't know, is a gradually progressing in difficulty mode where you're just hitting the ball. You're just putting your PCI on the dang thing. And you can win stuff. If you're really good at it and you come in first, you win a Gunner jersey or a Gunner bat or a Gunner autograph. Everything's autographed. Jersey, bat, ball. Sure. So let's give it a try. And we're going against Chapman, which stinks. But the beauty of it is it slowly warms you up. You start on rookie, then you go to veteran, then you go to all-star. You get bonuses for taking pitches out of the zone and not swinging at them like a stupid butt. So we're not going to watch an entire challenge of the week run, of course, because it's really not terribly entertaining. But we're just trying to hit the ball. We're just trying to look at us getting multipliers, getting points. You can see the difficulty on the top of the screen still says rookie. It's not good that we're behind the ball, but we're warming up. That's the whole point. We're warming up. I'm just trying to get my eyes following the ball. There we go. Take some good swings. The PCI clearly has been piss poor. You could fast forward by holding triangle. Trying to get, my thumbs a little loose. And it's actually pretty good that we're facing Chapman in this. Here's a ball. Take the ball. Don't swing at the ball. We're actually going to face Chapman in my next suggestion. So this is actually a really nice pre-warm-up to the warm-up. This is why we warm up, chat. We're moving on. No, we're at 2 strikes. You get outs, you get strikes. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We're just trying to get a feel for things. Challenge of the week is also, in my opinion, not terribly entertaining to play either. Some people love challenge of the week, and if you do, that's awesome. I don't think this is the best warm-up method. I think the next thing we're going to do is a lot better. But this is good. Probably should have swung at that. This is good for progression, though. This is good to start you off slow and ramp yourself up. You're not just, getting thrown into the fire right away. Is that going to stay fair? It is. We'll take a few more hacks here. Maybe go until we get out for the first time. And then we'll move on to the second thing. Chapman's throwing really only sinkers and fastballs. See, if he started throwing off-speed pitches, I'd look like a buffoon. Clearly, I have not played yet today, so I am just warming up. Spoiler alert, I'm warming up for the video I'm going to record for Thursday. The How to Pitch With video. So this is good. Do I warm up every time I play? Not necessarily. But I do think there's value in it. Ball. It's good for your eyes in terms of recognizing ball strike, because we don't want to be swinging at balls like a stupid idiot, which I do quite a bit. Just under it. PCI today, clearly not good, so we got to work on that. And we'll be able to work on that a lot more effectively in this next thing. Let's see if we can get up to legend, and then we'll move on. I actually don't know if Challenge of the Week goes to GOAT difficulty. If it does, oh no. I also haven't gotten a perfect yet, which is not good. Ooh, close. Good timing. All right, timing's good on Hall of Fame. Listen, I'll take that. I will take good timing on Hall of Fame. Not that Hall of Fame's the hardest thing, but that's the difficulty we're about to play ranked on, so I'll take that. Good pitch. All right, so we got our first out. Moving on. Moving on. Challenge of the week. Easy peasy, self-explanatory. Find it on the main screen of the game. But let's move on to this next thing. Okay, so the next thing starts on the home screen of the game. We're not in Diamond Dynasty. First thing I want you to do is go into your settings. I want you to go to sliders, okay? what we're trying to do here is make the pitches so effing fast that it hurts our brains to compute. So we're going to go to CPU fastball pitch speed. Right under CPU pickoffs, fastball pitch speed. I'm going to put it up 3 notches. 1, 2, 3. God, that's going to be bad. Off-speed pitch speed, I guess we could put that up to 3 as well. It's really all I care about here, just making sure. Yes, that's all we care about. As you can see, if I move my face cam, it looks like it goes up 5 notches. We're just going to put it to 3 notches. If you want to be a Looney Tune and go to 5, it's your prerogative. But I think 3 is plenty. So this is only going to impact offline, not within Diamond Dynasty pitch speeds. Okay? So first things first, change your sliders. After you've done that, and you've made sure you've hit OK to make the change in the game, I want you to go to Custom Practice. Custom Practice, heavily underutilized mode. I want you to go to the team you're going to be facing, which is cool that you could pick AAA and AA. Didn't know that. I am going to practice against Chapman, as I said, because he throws hard already. So we're going to go to Chapman. And then pick a team. You can either pick your favorite team. It really doesn't matter. Pick maybe a batter that's in your ranked lineup just so you get some reps with that person. I am going to just pick the Yankees, and we'll just pick somebody. It doesn't really matter who. Choose the stadium. I'm going to choose the stadium that I play all my ranked games at, just for familiarity purposes. So I am going to choose Ship It. Clear skies, 1 p.m. June. We're going to enter practice mode. All right, so this is where we're going to gradually ramp ourselves up. We're going to go to Settings, Gameplay. We are going to go to General, and we're going to change the hitting difficulty to GOAT. It's going to be the fastest effing thing you've ever seen. It is meant to harm you internally. But what it's going to do is the second you get into ranked, you're going to be like, holy crap, this is the slowest thing I've ever seen. And therefore, you're going to be a king. So we're going to go to GOAT hitting difficulty. We're going to apply the changes. We're going to go to practice type. We're going to go to batting. We are going to choose their pitcher. Again, I am going with Aroldis Chapman. Choose our hitter. I'm going to go with... who am I going to go with? We'll just pick a righty for now. Judge is going to make it incredibly difficult already, so let's do Goldschmidt. And we're going to turn off sinker, turn off slider, turn off splitter. We're going to go 100% four-seamers. The goal right now is to time it up. That's it. We will change things as we progress, but we're just trying to time it up. Then we're going to go to pitch location, and this is going to sound silly-willy, but work with me here. I only want the middle zone. That's it. I'm not focusing on moving my PCI. I might not even touch the PCI. I'm focusing on timing alone at this moment. That's it. We're going to hit start. So as you can see, the smallest PCI known to man. We're going to watch the first pitch and see what it looks like. Okay. So now we're just swinging the bat. We are just focused on timing, and that is it. My hand is off the PCI. Not terrible. Not terrible. We're just going to take some hacks. We're going to get the timing down. Maybe I will be on the PCI a little bit. Because it's not like guaranteed dead center. It is moving a little bit. And with the size of the GOAT PCI, that means you can still miss it. We're just going to take some swings. We're going to go until we can consistently hit the ball with authority and put it in play. I don't need homers. Perfects are nice, not necessary. We're just trying to time it down. Okay, that was a good swing. That felt nice. It's a line out, of course, but it felt okay. The goal here, see the ball, hit the ball. That's it. And remember, we're just warming up. You can warm up for as long as you'd like, or for as little as you'd like. I like to take some hacks. I like to feel good. I like to go into a ranked game confident. I killed Aroldis Chapman. I mean, you could do this for BR as well. I think this is a little overkill to go hype yourself up to play BR. Ooh, that ball is scorched. Because BR is on All-Star. This might actually mess your swing up. But if you're playing on Hall of Fame, this might be helpful. Whew. Or maybe it will help you on BR. I don't know. Try it out. Let me know. So I'm going to take like 3 more hacks here, and then we're going to go to the second step in our progression here. Okay, 1. Hit the reset button to speed it up. If you hit the down button after you swing, it resets the play. Here's another swing. Not exactly great. Timing's good, though. Timing's good. Let's get one more. Nice piece. You know what? I'll take that. Okay, so now we're going to go back into our menu. We're going to go to practice type. Not pitching, sorry. Practice type. Batting. 4 seams. Still 100%. Now we're going to go the top 3 quadrants. Or top 3, not quadrants, that's only 3 things. Top 3 sections. The goal now is, first of all, to not cheat. Don't cheat. Start in the middle, but we're going to work on now getting to the ball and getting our timing right. We're working on finding, following, and hitting, which is now instantly going to make it a lot harder. But your timing should be pretty okay. Your timing should be pretty okay. Now get about getting the PCI on the ball. That was actually very early, but exceptionally well-placed PCI. That's what we're working with. That's what we're trying to do. Am I Himothy? I know it's offline, but I might be Himothy. All right, we're feeling okay. We're feeling pretty good. This method I like. This is why I do it. That was gas. Inside's a lot harder. That was gas. But once you take, like, I don't know, 5, 8, 10 good swings, I want to hit an inside one, and then we'll move on to the next thing. There's a few steps in this process. Of course, I like to do it in progressive steps. I like to do it slowly. You can feel free to skip steps, add steps, subtract steps if you don't like my step. This is just how I've been doing it. All right, we'll take one more swing, and then we'll go on to step 3. It's a 5-step process. All right, good enough for me. Moving on, practice type, batting. Now we're adding all the quadrants. Well, I keep calling it quadrants. They're not quadrants. All the sections in the top and bottom is what we're adding now. The middle is what it is. We already practiced center swinging. I'm not as concerned about these spots. I'm concerned about the top and the bottom. And again, we're not selecting anything that's a ball. I'm not working on pitch recognition right now. I want all strikes constantly because I want to be swinging. I want to be making good swings at strikes. We'll work on swing decisions at the end. And again, we're all fastballs still. All fastballs, top and bottom. So now we have to really react. And either are we going up, we're going down. Are we going in, we're going out. Again, your timing at this point should be pretty okay, but now it's about recognizing. Listen, we're not hitting it with authority, but we're hitting it. And most of us are not playing on GOAT difficulty online. This is simply a warm-up. By the time we get to ranked, the ball is going to look like a beach ball. That's the goal. That's all we're trying to do. There we go. Finally got a low pitch and slammed under it. God, the PCI is so freaking tiny on GOAT. Oh my goodness, especially with Paul Goldschmidt. Okay, clearly we have to work on low pitches. And if you get yourself to a point where you notice you're lacking in something, you can make that a step. Like right now, I'm struggling on the low pitches and the up and in pitches. I could strictly just do an up and in warm-up or a low fastball warm-up. I'm just kind of adding things and layering our progression, but you could get as specific as you want. That ball was hit really well. You can make this as specific and targeted as you want. So we'll do 2 more swings, and we'll move on to step 4. We hit it. That up and in pitch is really hard. For me. Might not be for you, but for me it is. Okay, that's a base hit up the middle. It's a weak one, but it's a base hit. All right, step 4. Every portion of the strike zone, and then fastballs and sliders. Sinkers are going to be similar enough in speed to the 4-seamer. I'm not worried about timing that. Yes, it moves a different way, but I'm not worried about that. Splitter, it's kind of an in-between pitch. The slider is the most drastic pitch in Chapman's arsenal that's different from his fastball. So now we're getting GOAT fastballs, GOAT sliders, every portion of the strike zone. And our goal is to pray. It's to see what we can do. So I'm going to take a couple pitches just to recognize the difference between the fastball and the slider. That's a dot, but that's okay. I'd love to be shown a slider here just to see the difference and see if I can recognize it. There it was, and I was way early, but you know what? I recognized it pretty quick, which is good. Now we just take some hacks. We're going to see what we can hit. Okay, we're behind it. On it, sort of, but behind it. What do we got, Chappie? Fastball again. I was behind it because now slider's in the back of my head. So now we're adjusting to like, okay, off-speed fastball, off-speed fastball. Which one's it going to be? Let's recognize it. Let's get to it. Let's hit it. And remember, don't be discouraged because on GOAT, with the sliders turned up, nonetheless, those breaking pitches break more. The fastball's harder. This is meant to be incredibly difficult. If you ace this test, you're incredible. I am not trying to ace this test. I'm just trying to get my brain working. That was disgusting. And my PCIs are bad right now, so we got to work on PCI. But that's the whole point of this. I'm not trying to show you, look at how good I am against GOAT pitching. That was not the point of this video. The point was just, this is how I warm up. This is how I recognize what I'm not doing well in today. And this is how we can get better. So we'll take three more swings, and then we'll go to the last step. We'll take 2 swings, 3 swings, hopefully they're good ones, and we'll go to the final step in my process. Thought I was on that, but it's okay. I was close enough to it, but late. Okay. Remember, we turned up the speed and the brake on the slider as well. All right, we'll take one more swing. One more swing. And then we're going to go to the hardest part, but the most important one, you could argue. Okay, well, we didn't do well on that part, but it's okay. Practice type, batting. We have everything now. We're turning on everything. This way, now it's time to recognize pitches. Still going to be 4-seam, still going to be slider. We don't need to see the other stuff, in my opinion. But now the ball could be anywhere. Time to recognize strikes, time to recognize balls, and then get hits. Now we're back to just having an at-bat. Okay, man, the GOAT PCI is so freaking tiny. Even if that's a Hall of Fame PCI, I think we hit that in play. Gas. 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 I mean, yeah, it's not a good swing, but it's not no, it's a bad swing. I was going to say it's not terrible. It's bad. Right down the middle. I didn't think he'd throw 3 straight strikes, to be completely honest, so I just kind of took that. We'll take a few swings. Wow. That was so fast. It's actually unbelievable. Listen, this is meant so you guys can just improve your reaction skills, I guess, or then feel great about yourself in ranked. That's really the God's honest truth. I am not a top player, but this is like the everyman warm-up. Like, this is so... Why is he not throwing anything? Hold on. We're going to reset. Why is he not throwing anything but strikes and fastballs? This is defeating the purpose of what I've asked him to do. I've turned on everything. Let's try it again. I've turned on everything. He's thrown only fastballs for strikes. Oh, that was a good swing on the slider. A line out, but a good swing. What was I saying? I just want to make you guys a little more game ready. Is that going? I'm late on it, but I'm on it. You know what? Not bad. It's a fly out, but it's okay. That was pretty good. 2 good swings in a row. Let's get a third. Okay, Chapman's only throwing strikes. So guys, I'm not going to have you just sit here and keep watching me take batting practice, but custom practice and like gradually ramping yourself up for it while turning on slider adjustments is going to make things harder. It's going to make things better. You are going to become maybe not necessarily, oh, bad swing, contact swing too. Not a better player, but a more prepared player. I guess it could also make you a better player. But again, I'm not here to provide you like a true blue hitting tips video. Those are for the top players. Let's leave it to them. They know what they're talking about. This is just how I warm up. It works for me. It gets me game ready. It makes seeing pitches unranked a little easier. So if you thought this was helpful, like, subscribe. If you have other ways you warm up, we're a community here. Put it in the comments. We could all share in this knowledge of how we warm up, and maybe what works for someone also works for someone else. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Stay tuned for the video I'm about to record. Hopefully I can hit. And I'll see you next time.